What is good, everybody? Chris Cloud in the cut, and today I'm just coming out with something a little different, just trying to get videos out, but I'm gonna be talking about my experience at Xtreme Experience. Now, how I'm gonna do this video is half of it's gonna be me talking about my personal experience, and the other half is gonna be me talking over the video that we have from the event. So yeah, y'all can see like realistically what you should expect if you plan on going and whatnot. So let's get right into it. I don't like wasting y'all's time, so I think this is more appropriate. But it is Christmas Eve when I'm recording this. Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and Happy New Year if I don't put a video out before the New Year, but hopefully I do. Anyways, I did the Xtreme Experience back in July. It's December now, so my memory is not 100% clear about everything that happened down to the smallest details. I wanted to do this earlier, but I always just pushed it off. But I just want to upload it so I can say that I did it. So here's my experience. If you asked me to describe it in 3 words, I would say amusement park line. So basically, it was July. It was hot. We pull up. I believe our time was at 3:30. Was when my race was supposed to go. We pulled up about an hour early. We didn't know what to expect, so we want to get there early. We get there. We park. There's a big parking spot. Bunch of nice cars at a racetrack. You hear cars zooming everywhere. And then we go to the check-in spot. We tell them our name, our appointment, what time. They give you a little lanyard. I think I have the lanyard. Yeah, I got my little lanyard here. Car of choice was a Porsche GT4 RS. One of my dream cars, definitely top 3 dream cars of all time. And yeah, they give me my lanyard. Then you go to a tent. The first tent is where like they basically give you a rundown of the rules. They play videos, kind of like training videos, what to expect, blah blah blah. Then you go to another tent, and that's where they talk about some other stuff, or they hand you some stuff. Sorry, the first tent was where they give you like the option to buy certain things. Basically, it's like 2 or 3 tents you got to go to. They explain to you what's gonna happen, and then finally, once you get past those tents, you go to the waiting process. So our thing was at 3:30, and we were in line at around 2:45 to 3 o'clock. We were in line, and I didn't get to actually race the car until like I would say about an hour and a half of waiting in line. So we waited in line for about an hour and a half. You know, it was cool. I was with my girlfriend, thankfully, so I wasn't alone. But it felt a lot like Disney. Like, all I can think of, this is literally Disney. We're waiting in line for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I bet some people even waited 3 hours because each car, like there was Audi R8, there was a Huracan, there was other Porsches, there was a GTR. Each car had a separate line. And now my car had a shorter line because not many people picked this one. A lot of people picked the Lamborghinis or the Audis, which I get it because I mean you only get it's an experience. You know, you want to drive something that you can't find anywhere else. And not that you can find a Porsche anywhere else, but I respect the people that went for the fastest car, but I wanted what I wanted, and that's because the car sounds so good, it looks so good, and I wanted to really be in one. Hopefully, God willing, one day I can buy one. But so I can at least say I've driven one before I buy one. So yeah, the time waiting in line varies. Could be as fast as an hour, which is still not very fast, but an hour to even up to like 3 hours. Mine was about an hour and a half, 2 hours of waiting. I finally get to the front of the line. They give me my helmet. I go to the guy. So the guy, he tells me to go towards the track, and I finally get in the car. Once I'm in the car, I have an assigned trainer, and he's giving me the rundown, what to do, like, you know, and then. Oh, another thing. Apparently, you can't use paddle shifters. Like they told us in the training video, you can't use paddle shifters. So I thought that was a bit of a bummer. I get it though, because you know, if people don't know how to use them, whatever. But I would have liked to use the paddle shifters when downshifting, just to hear a bit more pops and bangs from the car. But hey, it is what it is. At least I got to drive it. And then yeah, he just gave me a rundown. He's asked me a couple questions, and we're basically just waiting for a clearing. And all this I'll show y'all on screen in like a couple minutes with the video. Talking over the video, and he just told me the rundown, what we're gonna do, racetrack, how many laps, blah blah blah. And then we finally get to go after like 5 minutes of just yap. We finally get to start driving. Now we're gonna get to the part where we can actually see what is happening at the place. So I don't have a webcam yet. It comes in on Friday. I promise I'll have one soon. But I'm just gonna like do a little bit of a switch back and forth. But you guys can see on the screen what's going on. Basically, he's giving me the rundown of the signals they use, what key code words they use that tell you stop, turn left, blah blah blah. That thing you can see right here, we got the miles per hour, the G forces, and this is my instructor. Let me see if I can spot my girlfriend. I think she's. Anyways, yeah, we can skip forward a little bit. I'm just getting adjusted. Once again, that's where I said hi. Girlfriend right here. She's the one that actually paid for this. I'm so very grateful for you, Jalise. Thank you for paying for this. This is great. And yeah, but if you guys can see, the video is 10 minutes long. We're 2 minutes in and I still haven't started driving. And we're just waiting for an opening here. This is all we're doing. And if y'all want the full uncut version of this video, like just playing this video, drop a comment video and I guess I'll upload it if someone wants it. But yeah, we're just more yapping, waiting for an opening so that we can start going. Small talk, he's just asking me like what car I drive and all those type of things. And just waiting for an opening. We are 4 minutes in, y'all. There's 6 minutes left in the video and I still haven't started driving, just to give y'all some perspective. You wait a long time for a very short drive. So we finally get going. I'm gonna put the headset on so I can hear what's going on with y'all. That was my first time using a little bit of gas. But yeah, so we basically went around the track. You can see up top here. It's a short track, and I'll skip to the straightaway part. This is the first chance I had to actually floor the car. I'll let y'all hear
this. This is going to be the spot where we can open it up. But at the end, we're going to take firm brake, okay? Really go as fast as you want, but really use that brake pedal. You ready?
So yeah, I told that there was people that, like, I was reading reviews and people were saying there's a lot of traffic when they're driving. The only traffic I had was this Charger out here, and thankfully I had nothing else, so I basically have the whole track to myself. But yeah, I mean, here's the straightaway one more time for y'all. Man, that car feels so good. It really moves, but I mean, yeah, there's not much confidence in that. It's actually had turns, speed. That's still definitely going faster. But they did say that, like, if you were a car off that into the garage, that it actually goes. And we'll just straight away one more time. Let y'all hear that. So yes, I'll get back to the other camera.
Well done.
Alright, so yeah, you guys saw the video. Real quick, I'm just gonna summarize it. Basically, we went there, paid. Basically, we went there, we signed in, went to some tents that gave us a rundown of what's gonna happen. Then we got to the line, waited in line for about an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes. Got to drive the car. The drive itself was only like 3 to 5 minutes, which is crazy to think about how much you pay and how much you wait. But I think if I had to say, is it worth it? It's not. It's really not. Like, you're paying $500-$600 for 3 to 5 minutes on the track. It's not worth it. Now, if you have money to blow or you want to like use it as a Christmas gift for someone, then yeah, it's worth it. But if you yourself want to buy it because you want to do it, I think there's better options. You can rent cars on Turo, rent track days or things like that. And I think that those are more worth your money than the $500 to $600. And this isn't me throwing like, no, I love the company. I think it's a great idea to have, you know, supercars accessible to the public. But I do think it's just really expensive for what it is, especially for how short the track time is and how much you're spending in line in the hot sun. So yeah, if I didn't pay for it, so for me it was definitely worth it. My girlfriend had a great time, even though she didn't get to drive. And we enjoyed our time there, and everyone has different stories. I don't know if people have bad stories, but I mean, I rated overall 7 out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10. I wish they were a little cheaper, or I wish the races were a little longer if it's gonna be that price. But you know, not everything is perfect in life, and so I keep that into consideration. That, you know, that's just the reality of life. So you gotta take the positives out of things, because if you keep picking on the negatives, you're never gonna be happy in life. So I was happy with my experience. My girlfriend was happy with their experience, and would I do it again? If it was longer or a little bit cheaper, I would. But since neither of those are the case right now, probably not. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you took something from it if you're planning on going or not. Like I said, if you're gonna pay for it yourself, I wouldn't recommend, unless you just have money to blow and you got money like that, go ahead. But if you have maybe someone buying it for you, or you want to ask for Christmas, a birthday, anniversary, whatever, then I think it's worth it, and it's actually pretty fun to drive a car you're probably never gonna drive ever again. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Merry Christmas to y'all again, and I will catch you on the next one.